I'm always very interested in the history of psychology, of large psychiatric hospitals and what used to be called mental handicap hospitals in my place. And there's a particular hospital near where I live and work called the Royal Earlswood Hospital. And I remember going there some years ago to visit somebody who was actually on placement there. It was operating then as a actual hospital with people left in it. And it was just, it's a stunning symbol of all the different phases that you have seen go through learning disability legislation. It's a fantastically grand Victorian building. It looks like something off a Jane Austen set. It was built by the royal family, money from the royal family. It had obscure cousins of the Queen Mother in there, up until 1986, in fact. And the road going up to it is called Asylum Road, and the original Dr. Downs used to work there, the guy who discovered Down syndrome. And I also like photography quite a lot, so there's a fantastic sort of photography archive of lots and lots of pictures of people with Down syndrome. And it's so interesting looking at these pictures that you see this Victorian embodiment of what Victorian women were like, because you had that whole phase of sort of what's called the moral management side of things. So actually, if we make these people behave, work, be like model Victorians, then they won't be mad, they won't be bad, they won't be doing all these crazy things. Right. And so Dr. Downs has got these great pictures of these very tight, sort of Victorian bodiced women with Down syndrome. And, so it's just a bit of a history of that, and also looking then at photography, there was a fantastic, another sort of interesting project done by two guys called Blatt and Kaplan, called Christmas in Purgatory, which was a photo sort of montage of, one was actually a journalist, and they managed to sort of get into this large US state hospital and take pictures of the people in this place, and it looked, I always when I'm teaching, I show sort of pictures of, I've got a very old 1930s video, DVD or whatever it is, of a hospital, a mental handicap hospital, and a 1996 picture of it that I took. And I always ask people which they think is going to be better. And the deprivation that you see in these later, the Blatt and Kaplan or the videos that I took, of people undressed, sitting in completely vacant, empty wards, compared to these Victorians sitting around in wards with massive amount of things in it, very well clothed, very uniformed people working with them. And it just breaks people's expectations. And then I move on to sort of to the work of Diane Arbus. I don't know if you know her work. So she produced a fantastic sort of set of pictures of a large institution of women in there. So things like those moments of different sort of cultural heritage capture what was happening policy-wise and gender-wise to these women with learning disabilities along the line. So it's just nice to sort of look at it in a different sort of through a different medium of photography.
That's right, visually.
Yeah.